How's it hanging, fellas? I'm OrosZ and this is another episode of Team Fortress 2, and in today's episode we're playing Engineer. And you know what? I did pretty garbage so far in this game. I don't know, maybe I should've... Oh, a new map. I never played on this one. I remember when the cinematic for it came out because I watched it and I was like, oh, that's pretty cool, they added new shit to the game. I remember one time I was passing for my driver's license and it just so happened I met an old friend at a fucking one of the exams we had to take, because apparently he didn't took it when it was first being taken place in his. If you know, the driving school I was attending had like these periods, like there was the summer period, the fall one. I tried to pass on the fall one. I did pass for driver's license in the fall season. My friend was attending in summer, but he apparently skipped one of the... He skipped exam, so I took that exam with him. Yeah, I'm playing Engineer. Like my Engineer? I like my Engineer, I think it looks pretty cool. Man, the game was lagging as fuck. It's being really annoying. I really like this wrench I have. It causes bleeding damage and it always was very useful for spy checking. When you hit someone once, it just kind of leaves them bleeding. Not sure what I tried to do when I was an engineer trying to attack. Bloody Christ, I should have cut this out. OBS lag on me. You can tell this is an OBS lag if you can tell that I'm running around shooting guns. Yeah, I said in previous episodes that I actually did pretty decently as engineer. Well, I did decently later. I mean, here I did not do that bad. But, see, like my friend Boss, I should have used mini turrets. Which I do have, I think. But I didn't. I kinda forgot that I have those. You know what I should do? I should go and trade the TF and just like get a bunch of like different guns for my fucking classes. The next time we're gonna make an episode, I'm gonna use some different fancy weapons that do some funny stuff. For example, I was thinking like, what weapons should I use in Scout? How about Sandman, like the Force of Nature, and the Bong? They're like weapons that we haven't used and they're different in how you use them. Whoops. Ah, my fucking sentry, you dickhead. Ah, shit. Took a crit to my ass. Got this stupid tiger energy drink here. It's a watermelon flavored one. The watermelon, if you ask me, is the flavor of the summer, and the weather outside is ridiculously fucking hot. I hate this weather because it just makes me feel like I'm so fucking wasting time. It's a beautiful weather outside and I'm sitting here recording commentary for a fucking Team Fortress 2 episode. Oh, also the, what's it called, the shotgun I'm using? The effect it has, if you get your construction destroyed, doesn't matter what it is, a turret or whatever, you just get it destroyed, you get some crits that you can shoot people with. I don't know why I ran away, I still have metal. Didn't notice, I guess, and yeah, and I didn't utilize that very much. I think I got like one person with a crit, but I really use the shotgun a lot. This one and like this one shotgun that uses metal for ammo. Instead of normal ammo, you're using metal as your ammo, and that one's pretty good too. That one does a lot of damage. Each shot is cool. And this one gets like a very small magazine size, which also kind of sucks.
Moving out.
I was trying to attack with my giant ass turret, trying to move it to different places.
There wasn't getting any lighter.
It made no sense for me to put it like in the middle of a map. But see, someone run into it. As long as I get one kill with this shit, it's fine. Maybe I got the most kill in this episode because I was mostly killing people with a turret. Maybe that's the case. Check it out, I'm fucking shooting people again. I'm gonna kill someone. Nah, someone stabbed my thing. Yeah, I should allow it to be blown up. I can get some crits. I'm actually at full health, but then you notice. Come on, get someone with the crits. Look how much ammo for the pistol engineer, because I was complaining for little ammo for the pistol scout kit. I got someone twice with a crit, but it didn't do shit.
Building a sentry.
It sure does taste like a watermelon. It's pretty good.
We're alright, Doc.
Fuck. Man, crits again. I should fucking remember that. I got someone with a pistol. Don't know why this fucking medic decided that I'm the best fucking choice to be healed. I'm a fucking engineer. Oh, I didn't get revenge. Why don't get revenge? What is it, one time per life? I recorded all of the episodes already, and I gotta say, the sniper episode, I was expecting to do pretty good at sniper because I made sniper, but I didn't do that well. I got some pretty cool headshots, but most of the time I wasn't dying. I just like didn't get very many opportunities to just fucking get people killed. I was playing on Upward, not Upward. That map was like a... Why are they playing Sax? There's a map with a giant card bush. Damn it, pirate chain destroyed my turret after death. At least it's slightly less annoying than when they were just screaming on the voice chat. Right? But in the spy episode, I gotta say I actually did pretty decently. I was afraid that my spy is all cool looking and he's think I fucking know what I'm doing. But then it's not very fucking, but I'm not very, don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I actually got some kills. Like some pretty cool ones. But there were moments that were so fucking annoying when I got behind someone and I was like in a perfect position to stab him in the back. And all I did was just cut them on the shoulder. And I was like, what the fuck? Why is it always happening? Why is OBS lagging? I was really not feeling like checking the whole fucking 4 hours footage. Yes, it was 4 hours. Why am I... No, my fucking watch ran out of battery. Now this is a lag I experienced, not OBS. You can tell because even the sound froze for a moment. Should have really cut out those parts, man. Would have made for a shorter episode, would have made for a less annoying watch episode. We failed. And now I'm defending, which is what the engineer is made for, defending points. Or various other places. Which I prefer to do. Also this map, I never played on it, I had like no idea which way to go. I haven't played TF2 in a very long time. Well, last year I played it, but I also didn't play it for very long. 45 row.
Mission begins in 30 seconds.
I'm like, what the fuck is this map? Where do I build my turrets? Should have built them in like a strategical place, such as this. Maybe, perhaps that's not so bad.
Building the sentry.
It's next to an ammo
Mission
box.
begins in 10
Good
seconds.
metal. Up pretty quickly.
4, 3.
I was kind of playing engineer as if I had a mini turret, which next time if we're gonna play TF2, I guess I'm gonna play with a mini turret. I've never been a fan of the mini turret, but I could try. Maybe next time I'm gonna play TF2, I'm gonna get a better computer. I heard some of my friends got a job at a hospital, like there was a time of quarantine where they were just basically standing at the door and just basically checking everyone's temperature. And again, this shit. And they got like paid $500 or something for that. So I was like, man, how the fuck I didn't know about that? I would have totally signed up for this shit. Yeah, even after I unlagged, I still fucking couldn't move normally. I don't know what the fuck happened to me.
Alert. The control point is being contested.
See, lags like that, I don't know, man. I just fucking gotten used to them. Because I play on Wi-Fi, because I don't have an internet cable. Because when you think about it, like when my parents probably fucking got the Wi-Fi, they weren't thinking about the most proficient fucking gaming experiences They were just thinking I'm gonna have internet all over the house. Ah, fuck.
Building the sentry.
There's a spy around here. Should have used that command more often. There's a spy around here.
I'm moving this.
Spy outside of Makin. Officer, I can't breathe. Yeah, I'm getting fucking killed with this stupid silly little turret. It's as good as the mini turret. Someone fucked it up. Yeah, it's not bad, this whole tiger. Watermelon. It has little pixelated watermelons on it, so I figured it's for gamers, right? Because I'm such a gamer, I don't drink unless something has pixels on it. I don't drink a drink until it has Space Invaders painted all over the can. Because then I know it's aimed for me. If it ain't aimed for me, why the fuck would I care? There's another lag around here. I remember that it happened. I did footage from like 2 days ago, I guess. Oh no, I'll be moved to blue in 5 seconds. If the teams are not balanced. I don't forget what moved. In the medic episode, we were constantly fucking losing. But I wasn't losing. Because I was playing a medic. You're a bloody spy, you fucking bitch. You know what pisses me off about the turret that I noticed this episode? When the turret gets upgraded, it stops shooting.
Coming right up.
I never noticed that. Yeah, the dispenser for me was like the fucking last thing to build. I built a dispenser only when I was like already made a teleporter for my team. When I made pretty much everything.
Alert. The control
Then
point is
maybe I
being
would have built
contested.
a dispenser. The turret is like a necessity, right? You have to fucking have a turret. You gotta defend some fucking place. I was curious about these dots that were appearing on the voice chat, like, I mean the chat. Like, is there like some kind of censorship thing in TF2 games? People name all kinds of slurs. I can't imagine that there's actually... I can't imagine that there's actually some kind of censorship thing in TF2. Might have not made this teleporter that far away, but at least I made it. Got some kind of shortcut. Cool.
The control point will be contested.
But fuck no BS, man. Online games are just not the best thing to record. But even if... I remember this one entire episode of Half-Life 2 where I just like lost so much footage because OBS decided to freeze. And again, oh, this is the part that I should have cut out and I remembered, but I couldn't find it. Oh, that wasn't that long. There was an episode of Half-Life 2 where OBS froze for so fucking long. I lost so much footage of fucking OBS, I mean of Half-Life 2. And OBS doesn't tell you that, oh, I'm about to freeze. Get ready, because if it did, then I would have fucking stood still and not do anything, and then I would have waited for it to unfreeze. It doesn't fucking tell you that. Kinda cool if I had 2 monitors. I could have OBS on one monitor, my fucking game on the other monitor. That's sick. I think I'm probably way from a setup like that, though. Next like big fucking purchase I was gonna make, I was either gonna purchase a new fucking VR headset because my one's fucking broken and shit and doesn't work. It really pisses me off because I still get a lot of fucking VR games to play. A lot of VR Fridays episodes and I just didn't get to make because my fucking headset's broken. And then I was gonna buy a PS5. Then if everything went right, I was gonna buy a new computer. So perhaps if I got a new computer, then maybe would have gotten what the fuck, game? Ah, my turret's gone. What happened to it? My whole fucking sentry nest, you dickhead. But guys, for once in this fucking Let's Play, I had more kills than them. You know what biggest issue with playing Pyro was I was trying to constantly get these fucking crits with the fucking flare gun. I should have just simply run for people and burn them to death because that worked out way better. Not my sentry. Why is everyone such a dick to my little sentry? I kinda like the level 1 sentry.
That was getting heavy.
I didn't really find a lot of tier 2 merch, such as like figurines. I don't know, I was like, I have a lot of like Dark Souls figurines for some reason. Well, I have 2 that are sitting on my window. Oh, motherfucker got me with a crit. Really? Purple eyed son of a bitch. You're not fucking. See, the fucking got censored. I don't know. I guess they do censor stuff. No, I can't. Well, at least he's honest about it. That's always something that, you know, I appreciate. Also, can't breathe. Can't breathe. I wasn't reading what the fuck they were writing on the chat when I was playing the game. Now I can see it, but be able to read it all. It's fucking stupid. So let's look at the mouth of these dots. They know what they're trying to say. Come on, level 2 turret, you're the best one. Shooting so fast. Yeah, I could have get a kill if I didn't fucking upgrade my turret over there. I'm dominating someone.
Dominated. Smoking.
Smoking. Ah, shit. My turret and my whole purpose to live. They all got obliterated. Yeah, so I have recorded all of the episodes for this game. I guess I'll be trying to beat Mega Man 11 and record all of it. Which means I gotta learn how to fucking beat Yellow Devil, which might be a bit of an issue, especially that this game has no save state. So I can't just simply save in front of the Yellow Devil. My best hope is to maybe replay levels and just farm a bunch of points so I can buy a bunch of E-tanks and stack alive. Maybe memorize the pattern, and then when I do, then with the help of E-tank and a stack of fucking lives and a memorized pattern, maybe I can get through Yellow Devil, because for the most part, none of the bosses in Mega Man 11, at least Robot Masters, didn't give me much trouble, because I would just use their weaknesses, slow down time, and just shoot the fuck out of them. And I was fine. That turret was basically fucking doomed. Poor little turret, man.
The control point
Also, I do have the Fallout themed Pip-Boy. You didn't notice when I pull up my... build. My building screen is green instead of normal gray. And that means I have a Pip-Boy on my arm. Hey, two turrets, look at that. Put up a cold fucking can of Tiger next to my eyes, because my eyes kind of fucking hurt. Such a nice weather outside. I'd like to fucking go somewhere on a walk, but I don't like going on walks when I don't have like a reason to go on a walk, or I like going to maybe buy some kind of, I don't know, charge card so I can like buy something on a discount. A lot of games on discount this fucking May. A lot of discounts were on April, but a lot of ones like way better discounts are May. Pretty neat. Look, I'm still doing pretty damn good. Pretty damn good. Having more kills than deaths, at least. Told you I wasn't doing so bad as engineer. I was just kinda doing bad. It's not as horrible as I did when I was playing heavy. Where I couldn't get a single kill as fucking heavy. I hate heavy. Heavy's the worst class. It's just boring. It's not interesting to play. So like, whatever. So close. God damn it. Fuck you, Fire Chain. whenever I want to judge which team is better, I just look at like whoever's. I look at like the score of people on the scoreboard. Which I would have pulled it up now. One bro.
Build in the center.
And they judge like my position and how many points I have, and whoever on the opposite team and how many points they have. They have lower points, and that means that our team's better because even I'm doing better than the person on my squad in the opposite team. No, my turret's probably gone by now. That other engineer probably won't fucking help with rank 13. Save my turret, you fucking asshole. Oh, fucking fixing up his own turret, and that's gonna fuck about my turret. Fuck your turret, man. If Boss was hanging out around here as heavy, he was saving my turret. The turret was sitting here, helping him out. I almost feel like I wanna keep playing PS2 just because I won't have enough fun time with my friends. Ah, crits, come on, get some. Come get some, motherfucker. I wish I really would have utilized this. I really love playing, when I played a lot of PS2, I love playing on like custom maps that are just like really small.
Plant yourself on that darn point, mister.
I don't know, I just enjoyed that more. I got a crit on him, but it's shit. Oh jeez. I don't know why this guy is building a teleporter. We need a teleporter for it. It's not gonna help. This fucking station's all destroyed. You got a whole setup of like fucking Spencer here, Sentry, and it all went to shit. Sad to look at, really. I should have just built level 1 turrets, and as soon as I did, I should have just like run around, shoot guns. Hope to like maybe lure some people to these turrets. What I do with mini turrets when I played them, I would like place them in like some spots, and then I would run away from them and look for people. And when I like got someone to like follow me to my turret, oh, so nice. I would get someone to follow me to that turret, and then I would like shoot them, and the turret would shoot them, and I would sometimes get a kill. Sometimes it would not work out, and I would just fucking die, and my turret would get destroyed. Rank 13 of an engineer no more. Fuck this guy, because I took his spot. Took his awesome sentry spot.
The control point is being captured.
Damn you, rank 13, stealing my kills.
The control point is being contested.
Son of a bitch. Yeah, I bought on discount Saints for the Third Remastered, which I really wanted to play for such a long fucking time. I was thinking about Saints for the Third. My story with Saints for the Third is that I played a lot of Saints for 2, and it was around, like when it was new, I played on PC a lot. I want to do a let's play on that game sometime soon. I even have it, except for some reason the GOG version of Saints for 2 runs like twice the speed it should. And I read that you have to download a mod to slow the game fuck down. Unless you want to fucking play it twice the speed, which is unplayable as fuck. I should have shoot him with a shotgun. I have a shotgun, I keep forgetting about it. I wasn't doing half bad. It's the first time that footage I'm not ashamed of.
The control point is being captured.
Yeah, and
the control point is being contested.
And it was one time when I was going to a summer camp, and I think a week before that summer camp, me and my friends got like a week-long free trial of PS Plus, and at the time, Saints for the Third was available from PS Plus on PS3. See, I got 30 points. The person on the other side did 60 points, so I'd say the other team was way better. Yeah, I felt neutral about this. I didn't do half bad. I could play it on Steel next time, which is cool because I don't remember playing on Steel before. And I always appreciate when I'm covering as many maps as I can off the circuit. I can breathe, never mind. Yeah, and I remember me and my friend played the shit out of that game before we went on that summer camp. That summer camp was a lot of fucking fun. Like, I could tell these stories about that summer camp too. Well, I don't remember many particular stories because I don't remember us doing too much crazy shit, but I remember that my friend broke like the fucking chandelier that was in our room. It was like a big rounded kind of ball. Yeah, I had to cut out so much of this episode, this part, because the OBS just froze for so fucking long. So you can tell I was like already out of the spawn. I was building a teleporter, and the next thing you know, I was already camping a turret. But the game was still frozen. Karmic.
I'm moving this.
And the next thing you know, I'm moving this, and I'm already in a completely different location. And OBS is just acting so annoying.
This one's our plant yourself on the point, mister.
Fly engineer. I'm still not sure about these Halloween items. Because that fly engineer, I guess, is a Halloween item, but...
I'm moving this.
So can you see it? Like, I thought Halloween items could have thing where they only work on Halloween. Why is there two of them? Like, it's annoying as heck. Yeah, we closed the first year in a closet, and we wouldn't let him out because we fucking terrified him. Because we were the older kids on that summer camp. All the other kids were like younger than us. And I remember that thanks to me we won some kind of unnamed competition to keep our loose clean because I just kept cleaning it up. Our nice little instant mess, you know. Look at this fucking sound stuff, Jesus Christ. Not only can you probably not hear what I just said, I can't fucking hear what I just said either. No, my turret's gonna fucking get fucked up. My sentry, damn it. Ah, right in the face. That's a cool looking demo though. I like the hat. I think it might be that hat that's like a reference to Overwatch. There's like a hat for Scout. No, it's a different one. Scout has a hat that like references Tracer. I'm surprised this motherfucker don't. Alright, now I see why he didn't destroy it. Not only that, you get a crit. Are we done? Thank you. For fuck's sake, thank you. That was longer than I thought. Yeah, anyway, back to that Saints for the Third story. So we were playing the shit out of that game before that summer camp, and I remember that after the summer camp I actually got like a yearly subscription. Because I just really liked PS Plus, and I think I've been subscribed ever since. And there were some weaker months, I gotta say, but there were also a lot of strong months, and in a long time they were kind of like in the middle of months.
Building the sentry.
For a while. I guess they ran out of really good, solid PS4 games. Horizon Zero Dawn is for free, so if you haven't fucking picked that up yet, pretty damn dope. I remember that's like one of the games that I played before I started making Let's Plays, so if I did, god damn it again. Shut the fuck up. I take back what I said about being less annoying. What is the reason? Just to fucking ruin the game? This game's so ruined.
Backing up.
I was trying to play on these creators that TF servers, and they were all so cool, and I was sick of them, and I was like, oh fuck it, I'll play on the normal one. Normal, casual ass fuck servers that are full of fucking people singing a bunch of fucking bullshit.
We have been awarded additional time.
Should have built a
Moving out.
teleporter. I was close to their enemy base. They would have probably benefited from a teleport, you know? Come at me, bitch. I'm right here. Yeah, and later when I renewed my subscription, I actually played more Saints Row the First, and I finally beaten it. I remember that I played with cheats, though. I was cheating, and I didn't got achievements or anything. I imagine when I'm gonna play through the remaster, you know, on the Let's Play, I'm probably not gonna cheat. But on my own, I might cheat again. Just to fucking get all the cool shit from the beginning. That's what I did with my Grand Theft Auto Let's Plays. On my own, I was cheating all the time. Except in 5, because 5 is so easy, you don't really need to cheat. But in San Andreas, for example, it's long as fuck and really hard at some later point. So I was cheating a lot in San Andreas, but on the Let's Play I wasn't. I got some of the crits. Fuck. That's awesome. I thought I didn't. Fucking asshole right behind me. Well, I'm glad I did utilize my fucking crits at least once. That's awesome. Yeah, and I can't wait to play that game. You know, I figured that, okay, so after Yakuza 3 we're gonna do Sleeping Dogs. The Sleeping Dogs is like kinda like one and gone kind of game. It's only gets one installment, doesn't have a sequel or anything. It's not a series, it's one game. And we're gonna continue with Yakuza, and we're just gonna do with all of them. Yakuza 4, 5, 6, 7, who knows, maybe 8 will be out by that time. Then I'll do it too. And then we're gonna do Judge. Maybe I should do Judge before 7. 7 is quite a lot. 7 is very long. It'd probably be one of the longest Let's Plays if I fucking stretch it out and I make a bunch of fucking additional content. I built in a really shitty spot. I don't know why I thought these windows would have not covered my turret. But yeah, they weren't very... It wasn't such a good spot. Gee, what the fuck are they doing here? Fucking got back my turret, man. Also, when you go into Engineer's equipment, it always fucking made me wonder, like, Engineer has a destruction PD slot, as if you can change them. But in the whole game, there's not a single fucking destruction PDA that he can change into. Which always made me go like, what? Why the fuck you kept that? Just remove that if you're not planning on ever adding a destruction pad. Or whatever they're called, fucking... Like, what could they possibly be doing? I figured at least one of them could have done something like when you destroy a turret, it makes a giant nuclear explosion. So you could utilize like that. Like you build a turret like really in the way, and someone's trying approaching it, and then it just blows the fuck up. I'm not laughing. This is funny. Horrible. I can't fucking stand this shit. I finally built a teleporter exit.
Teleporter going up.
A pretty cool spot, I guess. A lot of people showed up in here and they helped me take over that point. Man, I like this episode. I actually killed people. Next episode I killed a lot of people, which is fine because I'm playing as a medic. Okay, I even got someone with my cool fucking max pistol from 7 Max, which is also a game I wanted to make a let's play on. The Summon Max Save the World. what I wanted to record. I could record the first time in Max, I guess. Someone got a fucking...
You're alright, Doc.
Someone got an achievement on me. Ah, my sentry. Who's such a dick? Destroy my sentry.
Sentry going up. Sentry down.
Ah, fuck again. I got him. Nah, I died, whatever. Look, I was second in the fucking leaderboard. That's pretty good. Got a cool nifty little teleport here. Stole it from that guy. Fuck that guy. I need it. I need it more than him. Should I read more of this fanfic? Since I already kind of ran out of things to say. I'm talking for 30 minutes, that's still... I'm talking about Saints Row, I'm talking about 7 Max, I'm talking about some other fucking shit. Some of the Sonic games I wanted to record. Sonic Adventure, which I already recorded. That game, I just need to edit it and make a commentary just like with this Let's Play. I didn't hit fun with that game, and I've beaten it twice. First time I beaten it, I played it on PS Now, which was absolutely horrible of an experience. I hated it. Don't know what the fuck was going on here, they were just standing. I hated it. It was so garbage. The second time I played the PC version, which ran fine, and I had a little bit of a better time, but that still doesn't mean much when the game sucks in general. Yeah. So it is, man. Nah, I took it over. I don't know why whenever I do a dance taunt, I really like dancing backwards. It just looks fun here. You can move the camera all over the place, so it like doesn't matter which way you dance. I think we actually lost because we didn't manage to take over the final point. Which, if you ask me, I think we won. This was a pretty good game. Now my turret. Don't blow it up. Alright, chapter 3. Sinestro. I should probably read it a little slower than how I usually do. My fucking throat was hurt last time. It is often the little prick that is the most annoying. Wait, is that like the introduction from the writer, or is that part of the chapter? No, it is. No fair, how come Pyro gets to leave earlier than the rest of us? Because the administrator likes Pyro the best. Really? No, damn it, boy. Pyro probably makes some sort of social agreement or something. Hold it up in a tiny upstairs bathroom, Spyro rolled his eyes dramatically. You could hear every word of Scout's heated complaints clearly, even with the door closed. He was seated on the edge of the sink. He clammed down on a wet rag. There was a foreign pain in his arm, slight and aching but constantly present, and it had taken a full 2 days for Spike to figure out what it was. Yeah, so the story so far is that the blue and the red are fighting, and they're constantly just like at a stalemate. I like this zombie skins, I wish I had one. Especially for Spy, just a pretty little Spy next to like a skeleton. And I love skeletons. And what the fuck were they doing? I think Administrator decided to go with Miss Balling's plan to let the mercenaries go on a vacation. No, she gave him like time free and like for Christmas. And that's I guess what this whole fanfic's about. My throat already hurts me. Okay, feel a little nifty on top of a fucking healing health bar. Chocolate bar. A small splinter had been sealed inside his arm when Medic had healed him, and now that he was aware of it, it hurt like hell, and of course the splinter was buried inside his left arm. I had that one time. I remember when I had a splinter for like maybe the first time in my life as a kid, and my dad explained to me that when you get a splinter, a small line from the splinter is gonna go towards your heart, And when it finally reaches your heart, you're gonna die. And I was so fucking terrified because of my dad's stupid fucking prank. I was non-stop looking at it. I was so freaked the fuck out that I'm gonna die any fucking moment. He didn't mention how fast the line was gonna go, so I was like, oh my god, is it gonna like go as fast as I can see? Or is it like gonna take weeks for it to reach my heart? Splinters are always fucking annoying. Okay, I think I have one is somewhere on around my finger that's just like buried there. You can kind of see it through the skin. There's like a little fucking dot and there's a splinter. I'm pretty convinced that's the splinter that I had a long time ago. Then it just kind of got buried under my skin and it doesn't hurt or anything, so I just was like, oh whatever, I'm hardwood now. Spike clenched down tightly on a wet rag as he felt around his arm. He could feel it, the slight bump buried in the back of his fleshy upper arm. There was but just out of reach. Kinda racked him out with frustration. He couldn't reach it, he had to try. The only other option was asking for help, and Spike was not the man to ask.
Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker. You're the king and the king, Uncle Fucker. You're an Uncle Fucker, yes it's true, nobody fucks Uncle Spike like you.
I can't with this fucking game. What other game can you name that this shit kind of shit happens in it? It's part of the fucking magic of TF2, man. Can possibly... Man, everybody wants my teleporter. Fuck you, it's mine. Get out of my fucking teleporter. Uncle fucker. The only other option was asking for help, and Spy wasn't the man who asked for assistance unless, while he had 3 broken limbs, besides there was his left arm. If I had been in his right arm, he might have gone to medic, but not his left. Why not? Never the left. Spy glared down at the faded numbers tattooed in his forearm. Into his forearm? Faintly wishing his hot glare would have been enough to melt the numbers away, but it wasn't. Never was. What fucking numbers? Like he's a number tattoo? Why are they like Holocaust or something? Sighing, Spike bit down harder on the rag and reached for his butterfly knife. This probably wasn't the most medically sound of procedures, but it would have to do. He braced himself for the pain as the tip of the butterfly knife grazed his arm. The small cut began to bleed instantly. Spike jerked the knife away, hissing a bit. Ridiculous. Probably bleed out before he could get the splinter out. He needed help. He couldn't just ask around, slapping his
Nobody fucks Uncle Spike like you. Shut your fucking thing, Uncle Fucker. You're the one that fucked your uncle, Uncle Fucker. You don't eat or sleep or mow the lawn, just fuck your uncle all day long.
Get rid of him. Trying to read something here. We're doing really good, but we lost anyway. How much left of this episode? 10 minutes, I gotta fucking hurry. Blah blah blah. The only one who knew about his tattoo was Sniper, and he sure as hell wasn't about to go groveling to the Bushman parade. What fucking tattoo? What are they talking about? Blah, but he couldn't do this alone. A small voice in his head nagged. Spy sat on the sink trying to form the words "I need your help." His mind recoiled away from the notion. His tongue lay thick and heavy in his mouth. Very simple words even the youngest child could have formed together if he tried. I need your help. He couldn't do it. Maybe if he cut it down a bit. No. I need help. It just sounded worse somehow, like he was begging, not asking. He certainly would not reduce begging. I require assistance. Better, or aloof, making it sound as though the matter was far more trivial, like he couldn't care if Sniper couldn't help him. I require assistance was something he could easily say. A loud pounding on the door made him jump, nearly falling off the edge of the sink. Frenchie, Devilman turned from the hall. Open the damn door. I gotta get in there. Spy slipped his jacket back and shoved his cloak knife back into his pocket. I hear you, he shouted as the rough pounding began anew. Clutching a hand to his freely bleeding arm, he wrenched the door open and shoved past the demo man who greeted the toilet with most of his breakfast. Scout was hovering by the top of the stairs nervously. Demo okay? If by okay you mean acting like normal, then yes, Spy muttered as he slipped down the stairs. Scout's eyes darted between the bathroom and Spy before widening in shock. Spook, you bleeding. Why do they call him Spook? Oh really? What color is the sky, Teddy? The response was spat with utter venom threw over Spy's shoulder as he stalked away. Yeah, this is the point where a bunch of fucking bots showed up and ruined the fun, and ruined my sentry too. Scout skull, head tipped to the side as he watched Spy's retreat. After a moment of careful consideration, he slipped back down the stairs, carrying towards the infirmary. No, Dad's look, just cause I ain't bringing a gal home don't mean I've given up. I just look for the right one, Dad, will you just let me finish? Spy stopped short. Sniper was leaning against the board, public phone shouting into the receiver as an older, more curmudgeonly voice scowled him loudly. He also kept his free hand falling into a fist. His lips curled back into a snarl as his father's voice continued to yell at him. After a few minutes of this, however, the anger dissipated as he was replaced by what looked to be desperation. Spy grip on his bleeding arm tightened considerably. Dad, please. Sniper's tone became pleading. Put Mom on the phone. I want to talk to the mom, Dad. Just let me, Dad. With a roar of frustration, he slammed the phone back to the hook hanging up on his father. Sniper stared at the phone for a long minute with shoulders slumped before sinking away. A twinge of pity and iteration, but mostly irritation struck Spy. There was no talking to Sniper after an argument with his father. The Bushman Brody fueled himself up on his fan like a sulking child, as he certainly wouldn't be in the mood to help assist. His mind quickly corrected Spy with any sort of problem. Running away for Spy? Medic for being a fairly tall and broad-shouldered man, he had a wonderful talent of sneaking up on people when he wanted to. Spy jumped and spun on his wheel, his heel, starting guilty at the doctor. Ah, bonjour, doctor. How has they been? He shifted a bit, keep his left arm away. Medic held out his arm expectantly, didn't say a word, merely arched his eyebrows. What's the matter? Archimedes got your tongue? The impressive look on Medic's face told Spy he wasn't in a gaming mood. He kept his hand outstretched. It's nothing serious, Spy decided, despite the blood now staining more of his sleeve. Just a slight cut, a flesh wound, nothing more. Then you will not have a problem with me looking at it. Even a blind man would have seen this. The way Spy stiffed and the momentary fear flashed through his eyes.
Plant yourself on the
His
point,
voice lowered, his usual sarcastic edge of dissent in just a splinter. Tweezer will work better than butterfly knives, I assure you. Fully realizing, God damn it. Fuck off with this shit. Trying to fucking read. Important fucking story. And I fucking hate this kid sometimes. I have the iPhone. He got that fucking helmet that was like my first cat, because it was just so cheap on the market. Also, I cannot sell on the market because I haven't bought anything on it for a long time. And I have a lot of crates that I thought I could sell. Maybe sell, because who the fuck knows if anybody would want to buy them from me. Fully realizing he's been trapped in medical logic, Spike had no choice but to follow Medic to the operating room. Something up with Spike today, Scout tossed one of his baseballs into the air, catching it with one hand as it came back down. He's acting weirder than usual. Weirder than usual is what sort of way? Engineer inquired as he slipped a package of cookies out of the cupboard, glanced over his shoulder as Scout had parked himself in one of the mess hall chairs. scout shrug as we continue this game of one-man catch. I get Grouch here? I don't know, I asked Medic to talk to him. The doc can't fix anything, even screwed up son of a bitch is like fine. I wouldn't put that much faith in Doc, but that was a good idea. Engineer scooped up a handful of cookies and took the seat opposite
Heck
scout.
yeah!
He passed a few cookies to the boy before stacking the rest in a neat towel. Fine, Doc are the only ones not heading home for the holidays. Oh yeah? Scout had a cookie halfway in his mouth and suddenly set up. You think you could bring back some of you Irene's cookies? You're always talking about how good they are. Engineer studied in a generic store cookie in his hand with a slight smile. Sure thing, son, as long as she doesn't burn. Awesome, my mom said she was needing me a scarf. I'll ask her to make one for you too. Come on, your mama doesn't need to do all that work. Engineer was cut off as the mech called double door were fucking over. Fuck it is. I'm done though. I guess I'll continue next episode. Next episode we're gonna play as Medic. I really thought I would read it in like 10 minutes. Whatever, we're gonna continue this chapter next episode. And we're gonna read another one. And maybe I'll come up with a different story to tell you, who knows. So for now, I got the atomizer. See, grants triple jump when deployed. Not all the time. So see you fellas in the next episode. Bye.